Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jordy and I'm here to do a general tarot and oracle card reading for the Pisces Collective. We're going to get right into the reading. I've already pulled all of the cards. We're doing a 10 card spread using the Spirit Animal Oracle and the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, commenting below, and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of your love and support. And thank you for patiently waiting for the next video to come out. I know it's been a week, but it's been a beautiful, transformative week for me, and I'm excited to bring that new energy here to you on the table. So looking at the cards today, the overall energy is the Page of Water, which is a card of sensitivity, emotional sensitivity, and the sensitive nature of what we are talking about. Underneath that card is the Ten of Pentacles. We could be talking about the long-term commitment between you and an individual, or maybe a career commitment, possibly marriage, home, business, something where you are dedicated to it for a long period of time. And the first card we have coming out today is the Crow Spirit, which says co-create with Spirit. And the crow is my witness energy. The crows witness everything. They're so intelligent. And they are often in our lives to remind us about transformation. It's like a death card energy, to make us look at what is actually going on within us, and to see where we are disconnected from perhaps what Spirit is trying to tell us, or what we are trying to co-create with other people. So if we're wondering why we're disconnected with our co-creations with other people, or a particular person, maybe some people at your work, or a partner, or whatever, family member, if you're wondering why you're disconnected with them on some type of level, it's also because you're disconnected with Spirit on some type of level, is what I'm getting, Pisces. Missing the point of the relationship dynamic, or instead of co-creating together and two people or multiple people benefiting from, or creating some form of outcome, we've got different outcomes, different desires, and different wants kind of clashing with each other. And when willpower clashes with each other, it creates tension, stagnations, and delays. So the next card coming out is the Nine of Air, which is the Nine of Swords in this tarot card deck. It's quite a peaceful looking energy, though. It's we have all these doves flying around, the woman with her own wings spread wide. So I want to say that there are solutions. There are peaceful ideas, peaceful directions that can be approached in this dynamic. But in order for each of those peaceful directions or opportunities or solutions to happen, there has to be a level of respect and co-creating with the other person or with the people involved in order for it to come to fruition. So that's when this third card comes in. We have the Empress card. To me, the Empress is looking like a maiden who is, holding her flowers as she supports the bride walking down an aisle. So there could be marriage involved in this reading today, but it's almost as if you're you're playing a minor role in this dynamic where you want to have more influence, you want to have more control or more respect in this dynamic that we've been talking about, where you're co-creating with other people or with someone, but there's a disconnect, there's a tension. And in the recent past, we have the brown bear spirit reverse, which says take time out. Sometimes I think of the brown bear spirit when it's reversed as being low on reserves. Like it's past the point of taking a time out and taking a break. Especially with the 9 of air being here, it's like your nervous system is at like max capacity to try to make a situation work or a relationship dynamic work. And maybe the reason why it's not working is because you want to be treated like this Empress or this Emperor, but you're being treated more as a minor character in this dynamic, because we started off the reading with the Page of Cups, which is a minor character, you know, and it talks about the sensitivity, the emotional sensitivity this is bringing up for you. So I think you want freedom, Pisces. I think you want a break from this, a permanent break maybe, more than just a break. In the distant past, we have the 7 of Fire reversed. Which, we've zoomed out here a little bit. Hopefully the camera will fix itself in just a moment. We have the 7 of Fire reversed here. Let me see if I can fix the camera. Might be just okay the way it is, I'm not sure. This 7 of Fire, normally the 7 of Fire talks about needing to have courage, standing up for yourself, feeling overwhelmed. With it being reversed, it feels like someone has said something to you or taken action in some way that like you feel like you don't have a reply to. You don't have any way to like fight back or stand up for yourself in a situation. It's almost as if something's been said and there's nothing more to be said, which is also painful. In the future, let me see if I can get the camera to realign here. Hopefully the video turns out fine. In the future, we have the 5 of Pentacles reversed, which is kind of when we've reached a point where we don't no longer feel any lack in our situation. We don't feel a loss. We're kind of disconnecting from some hard feelings, some deep and painful feelings of not feeling good enough with the Empress card being here, of not being worth enough. Like, it's kind of like saying, next to the 2 of Air reversed, which is a card that talks about, you know, not seeing something very clearly when it's upright. With it being reversed, it's like you see clearly now that you are worth more than just playing this minor role in a situation. And we also have another reversal here in the environment position, the Porcupine Spirit, which says time for a beginner's mind. To me, this is saying you've like tried to restart your perspective on the situation multiple times. And at this point, with the Page of Messenger of Air being in the Fears and Desires position, it's almost as if you fear that you've learned everything that you've needed to know in this dynamic. Like there isn't anything more to be discovered or considered. So I would say the overall energy of this situation is that it is an emotionally sensitive dynamic. You're being treated as not as significant or not as respected as you want to be treated, Pisces. There really isn't anything more to think about in this dynamic. Like there's no more evidence, there's no more conversation, or if there is, like it's not changing, like you're not getting any new information that you need to look at this from a different angle. So the reason why the universe hasn't been co-creating with you to make this dynamic work is because perhaps your spirit guides don't believe it's supposed to work, The outcome of this reading is sweet results await. The bumblebee spirit. So the bumblebee spirit can talk about a lot of different things, but a lot of times talks about hard work and working together, and that sweet results can come together when you, in this situation, realign with spirit, realign with your intuition, and the bumblebee spirit shakes things off. It's a vibration, and this is about kind of like coming out of a vibration of feeling defensive all the time to going into a vibration of feeling, more joyous with the bumblebee spirit being here. And realizing that there's other people and other situations and other dynamics in your life that you can get more deeply connected to. With the Empress being here and the bee spirit, the Empress is like the fields, the agriculture, the flowers, the fruit. And the bee spirit pollinates that fruit, those flowers. So there's something here about that. And the bear eats the honey from the bumblebee, or the honeybee, I should say. What I'm getting from that is that every time you shake off this energy, especially if you're going back into a beginner's mindset, trying to refresh your perspective on the situation to make it work better, you're just being, like, your resources are just being further depleted. Okay? You're playing the role of a resource for this person instead of being a co-creator, which is not exactly what you signed up for, I think, Pisces. Okay, thank you for being here, and I'll see you again soon.